Now, you don't always need to grab the head. Sometimes when you tie up, you grab his wrist. And now watch what I do. I'll just hold his wrist and his neck. So I got a collar wrist tie. Or a collar bicep tie. Right now, collar wrist tie. So what I'm going to do, it looks like I'm going to do a curved knee. This is a curved knee. Just keep that there. Look at it. Okay, but watch what happens at the last second. There's a spot, it's called a heart punch. It's a spleen. Here's your heart, it's on the left side, it's right here. And so you have it right there, okay? The same thing with the knee. It's really easy to drop a guy when I go here. Looks like a curved knee, but watch what I do at the last second. I spear it. So I go like this. This is a side to side. It looks like I'm almost doing an inside crescent kick. Okay, that's your knee. When I go here, okay, as soon as I hold it, watch my legs. I go like that. One, and I fake like I'm coming around, and then whop, spear it at the last second. That's going to get him to bend. Woo, right? Even if he blocks it with his elbow, that's good, because your next knee, you're going to take this and fold it, and then your high knee to cut it. Okay? So one more time. I go here, whack, fold, and turn his knee. Just take his hand, fold it, and cut it like that, and this one just goes right up to the head. So watch. One, two. Okay? He grabs my neck and grabs my wrist. First one is like a curved knee, so it's like it's coming in wide, and it goes straight. Oh, and then drops it, and look at that wrist. Pull it down, and just the high knee's right there. A lot of times when I tie up, I go to the wrist right off the bat anyways. And then I just jump the knee. I tie up, go to his wrist, and then just turn and jump. Here, get his wrist. Okay, this is also good for short shots. Sorry. And then, this one I grab my right knee. Long, in, and then tuck it. Okay, let's try it. Guys, let's review. Let's review. So the first thing we're just going to do, this is the way you get your partner's head. So if his hands are up, immediately just stuff him, because that will also allow you to tie up. Now you got your takedown and striking game from the clinch. So instead of walking in like this, because you'll overhand over the top, I walk in like this, so we're kind of moving, and then I just half beat, bum rush like that, and now I can get into the 50-50. Or I touch it like that, and then it gets me to his head. If I go here, look at knee, grab his head, you're under the head. Just be aware, he will always tight waist you immediately. That's the mistake people make. I just gave him my hips. So as soon as I go here, and I go here, grab, I gotta keep my weight, all my body weight on. Okay, so the first one we did from the tie-up from here was a deep knee. He blocks it. Then I go high knee, number one. Number two, thigh knee. Okay. Number three, I knee him, he bum rushes me. I spin him. Okay. All right, he throws a jab. I scoop, turn his head. If he's able to stand up straight, he's going to punch over under that hand. So I cut his head when he jabs. Look at it, I cut his head, and then I turn it up. And same thing on the other side when he crosses. Look how I slice his head. And then I step and bounce. See, it doesn't always have to be to the head. I can also take it here, knee, and then head here. Jab. Scoop, look at knee. Oh, he falls right into it. Okay, sorry. Okay. He throws a wide. Turn that his head, slice it a little bit, and then because the right hand's coming next, okay, one more time, step into it. Step into the tool, so you're stepping away from this power hand and knee. Or knee the leg again, and then knee the head. He punches here, same thing, knee his leg, knee the head. Okay, that was it. Let's try it. Let's just review real quick. The next knee you guys are going to use was the one we did where we tied up with the collar. You got the collar and you go straight to his wrist. So I do the first one, which was the curve, and it fakes into the straight. Then you tuck that. Tuck it hard. The harder you tuck this to his stomach, the easier it is to turn his head. And then you just come over the top. So I come in here, and then I come here. Okay? You can also mix from here. I go from here, I come up, I go deep, nice and fast. Look at the running. Ooh, wow. Okay, so you can mix it up. But the key on this is that you have the wrist. If he pulls his wrist back, this wrist back, pulls it back, then you can use a short shot with a punch. Or if he just pulls it out, boom, I come right back to his neck, and I'm fighting inside. Just like that. Now I got his other wrist. I'm moving out. Same thing. Curve straight and tuck. Same thing here. Straight in and tuck it. Okay. That's right. Make the plum more useful for the volley tuto now. So two things. When I get this, watch this. All I need him to do is bend. So when I go here, that's all I need, because now I get to the top of his head. I just hold the top of his head and I hold the chin, just like that. So when I knee this, doesn't matter if it's here, I go right to his head. And I snap him to the ground. I keep all my weight on his head, take this side. Okay, or I can get all the way to his back. This is fine too, because don't let go of his neck. Keep all your weight on his head. Okay? From right here, this is going to give you the big kidney punch. Ooh. It's also going to give you the big knee. If he lifts his head, it will give you a round kick to the face and a cross to the face. Okay? And one of Dominic's favorites, I just use my toe here. All right. It could be the shin. It could be the shin. Okay? To get him to sprawl out and dive on it. Okay? Or you just jump right in and get your hooks in. Okay? But my main goal is to get him to here. Okay? One more time. Okay, so once I get the position, I big knee to get him to bend, grab the top of his head. The reason I like this is because you got a big knee right here. Snap, snap, snap. Keep your weight on his head. Take his side if you want to hit him. Take his back if you want to submit him. Okay. If you want to strike from the ground, not from here because he's still mobile. He can go to his guard. Go to your guard. Oh. Okay. He can also spin his butt onto my leg and knee bar me. Back spin, yeah, and knee bar. Okay. So remember, he's mobile. So all your weight has to stay on his head. Okay. If I want to come into him, I drop my knee in, and I just start to punch here. Punch, punch, uppercut, hook, hook, uppercut here, cross face, or just come right back, just back, and just right here. You got your hooks, your wide hooks, and your uppercuts will come underneath here. He starts to open up a little bit, like this, then your hooks are, and you break him down. And jump. So, his hands are up, boom, grab. Get his head, snap him to the floor, have your weight on him. You got your punch, your knee, your kick, your punch, your ball punch. Okay? Take his back. Punch. Okay. Number two, I go like this. I get his head, I knee, but he lifts his head up and hips in. That's what he wants. He doesn't want me to snap him. So he lifts his head up. So I go like this and I knee, and he lifts his head. Boom. Perfect. All the way. Okay? Work your pass. So on this one, when I go here and I knee, his head comes up. Perfect. For space, drop, step, just hit him. Okay, stand up. His legs will come up. Pass. His guard. Pass his guard. To punch. Two things. If I get him to bend, I grab the top of his head, I give him one big knee, and then I snap him. Keep your weight on him. Take his back. If I snap him, and he lifts up, jam him, drop, and step and hit him. Stand up, pass his guard, and punch. Okay. That's right. Two things.